Christmas Expo in Las Vegas. We did not have time to reveal the products yesterday because it was so busy. I think this is the best turnout we've had at Expo yet. Pretty strong turnout.
Pretty strong turnout from the gates open. Holy cow.
It was non-stop yesterday.
So 5 p.m.
Yeah, you could tell I'm a little bit hoarse. A lot of talking yesterday. So I wanted to walk through some of the new products. Very excited. These are available, some of these for pre-sale, some are available now on our website. So definitely go check them out. I put in some boilerplate information, so I'll be expanding on those a little later, but I wanted to just do a quick walkthrough because we have some really exciting things to show. First off, we have our Pixel to AC3. This is now in stock. We're trying to move all of our products to being inside enclosures to make them easier to use. So the AC3, just like our AC9 board, it reads 1 pixel worth of data for 3 outputs. It has an integrated custom heatsink. Black anodized aluminum was custom built. It bends underneath there to maximize the heat dissipation. Has a 5 amp max fuse and can output 3 dimmable AC channels. Next one we have here is the new Pixel to P10 board. If you guys have ever configured panels, they are complicated. I'm very excited about this board because it makes tune to signs very, very simple. There's no color light card required, there's no external power supply required. It gets its power and its data straight from your Pixel line. Here we have a P10 panel with one of our prototype boards on the back, and all you do is plug in your Pixel line and it's reading the 2811 in real time to build the P10 panel. This is something that I could not wait to show because I'm so excited about it. It can run 1 or 2 P10 panels straight off the Pixel line with nothing else. It is magical. You basically just draw a grid with an X-Lights and you are done. So this is going to be shipping mid-November. It's a little later because of the component shortage, but we have these going for $60 and they can run 1 or 2 P10 panels. We're selling the DC9, just showing off some little water fountain pumps here. This is what we call the baby Bellagio, but you guys know the DC9, so we're not going to dwell on that one. This is the first board we're selling that is not Pixel 2 things. This is, now that's making me want to go to the bathroom. This is the Gpio extender board, and it makes interaction, more interactive experiences easier for your light show. If you're using a Falcon Pi player FPP, all you have to do is put on this Gpio Pi hat onto your Raspberry Pi, and you'll see 6 LEDs. And each of these LEDs signifies one of the GPIOs that this board is running. When that LED lights up, the GPIO is triggered. All you need to do is connect a Cat5 cable to these receiver boxes, which are daisy chainable throughout your display. You can pull out your start the show button. You can have motion sensors to only activate when cars pull up. We have a few different interactions here that we're demoing. Obviously you have some push buttons. You can see here this orange button is hooked up to GPIO number 2. And since this is on a bus, all of the number 2 LEDs light up. We also have some other sensors here from Fright Props. We have a motion sensor, a light sensor. So this will activate, well, it's too bright right now. Activate on light, and then there's a sound sensor. Start the show! That activates on sound. We also have another item here from Fright Props, which is this pressure-sensitive mat. And it's hooked up to the new line of Boscoyo Studios interactive props. This is the spirit meter, and we're inviting people to come up and take a step to see what their Christmas spirit is. We'll see. Oh, see, I'm very nice, so that's good. All of these are going to be self-contained. We don't have pricing on this just yet, but it's going to be released through Boscoyo Studios very soon. Next item is the Pixel to Servos 12. This is also going to be in an enclosure. Oh, I failed to mention, on the Gpio extender, you can buy the kit, which will come with 1 Pi hat and an extender receiver board within the enclosure. So again, coming in the enclosure just so it's easy for you guys to put out into your display. UL listed waterproof enclosure. We also have the Pixel to Servos 12, also comes in the TA200 enclosure. It comes ready to run with the pigtail, and this can drive up to 12 servo outputs. And I just realized I need to throw my FBP into test mode so that it can actually start spinning some servos. The Servos 12 board runs for $100, and that's ready to run. That's going to be shipping on September 5th. The Gpio extender, that's going to be shipping on October 3rd. Finally, we have the Pixel 2 DC Reversible 3 board. So this is our new DC board for reversible motors. If you ever want to drive a motor in reverse, you actually have to reverse the polarity. You have to swap the wires. This has an onboard double pull, double throw relay, so that it reverses the polarity, so you can run reversible motors and linear actuators. It also has integrated a forward and reverse integrated end stop. So if you have limit switches, you can leave them directly on those headers. It'll cut the power when it hits the ends for safety purposes. It also has an auto park feature, which will detect home, so you can use Hall effect sensors or wiper motors park feature. And finally, it has an emergency e-stop. When you're doing anything with animatronics, you need to make sure you have an emergency e-stop just to, in case there's any kind of damage that's getting done. You want to make sure that the kids aren't getting in too close to anything that's moving. So we have a header in there for the e-stop, cuts all the power, and makes sure everything is safe. So all of these items are available in the store now, either available now or for pre-sale. Shows the dates on there. I apologize for the lack of details on the website. We're very, very busy here, but wanted to get them on there just so you guys can see it. If you have any questions, please send us an email. We'll be back to it next week. Hopefully I'll regain my voice by then. And if you aren't here yet, why not? You should be. Come on out. We still have a couple more days. Hope to see you soon.